So I actually have some good news for once. It doesn't happen very often, so I'm always grateful when it does. Check this out. Arizona just killed it. They just passed a bill that puts pedophiles away for life on their first conviction. It puts away anybody who creates or distributes child pornography with children under the age of 12 away for life without the possibility of parole, no early release, no work release, no furloughs, no none of that. I think it's a really great bill, and I think it's a step in the right direction. It passed 51 to 1. There was one person who didn't vote for it, and her reasoning for not voting for it was that mandatory minimums aren't fair or whatever, and you know we're trying to step away from that in the regular justice system, which is fine, but I think we can all agree pedophiles don't count. They are not people. They don't. The justice is for them to go away forever or die, period. So here it is. It's House Bill 2889. It's Arizona House Bill 2889. Sexual offenses, children, and sentencing. So a person who is at least 18 years of age and who is convicted of a dangerous crime against children in the first degree involving commercial sexual exploitation of a minor child or child sex trafficking or involving molestation of a child, and the person has previously been convicted of a dangerous crime against children in the first degree involving molestation of a child, shall be sentenced to imprisonment in the custody of the State Department of Corrections for natural life. A person who is sentenced to natural life is not eligible for communication, parole, work furlough, work release, or release from confinement on any basis for the remainder of the person's natural life. A person who is at least 18 years of age and who is convicted of a dangerous crime against children in the first degree involving molestation of a child shall be sentenced to a term of imprisonment as follows. And then it goes on. Most of these are mandatory minimum of 20 years. I know that Arizona is kind of a hot spot for human trafficking, so I think that they are definitely playing their cards right, and that they are hopefully setting the bar high for all the rest of the states. And I think that we can all agree that while mandatory minimums are probably not the best thing, especially when it comes to drug convictions or stuff like that, when it comes to pedophilia, it's okay. Yes, let's do a mandatory minimum. I just read a thing, and this guy had molested he had 8 different charges, and he was out and they couldn't find him. How in the fuck do you molest 8 children and get out of jail ever? That's not okay. It's absolutely not okay. So I think Arizona is doing the right thing, and I'm really proud of them. Good job, guys.